Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? And I've got a question I've always had in my head. Is there such thing as perfection? Because when you buy a car, you say, oh, that car's perfect for me, right? So there's some form of selective thinking of perfection, right? I have a goal of perfection within. I believe I can get there. It's not going to be easy. I'm prepared for that. I made that decision over 20 years ago. I'm seeking perfection within. And then I used to think I can do it. And then I realized, okay, V, you can, but you got to walk away from people, things, and places. And I think I got that light bulb moment of that connection when I met Adewale. Because when I met him, I was like, I felt like he was coming back. And I said, you know what? I need to better myself before he comes back. And then I realized, because he left, and people say, oh, you know, you can't be perfect within because the world is so whatever. Yeah, but that means, just like your car, there's certain things and people, places you wouldn't put your perfect car in because you just said that's the perfect car for you. When your kids come in the car or someone, oh, don't eat in my car, innit? Right. I believe I can make perfection within. And if you'd like to come on that journey with me, I would like you to be open-minded. Not every day our emotions might not be the best, but as long as we keep working on oneself, and we keep going through that motion of walking away from people, things, and places, and recognizing different entities from our experiences, I believe I can make it. I've gone this far. I was a much more angry person. Much, much more. So I believe I can get there. I believe it. It's a goal I know I'm going to make. You know? It's all about walking in love, talking in truth, you know? Being open-minded, seeing the world as a universe, but not as a universe, but a university. But we have to graduate from our flaws. Because it's like our personality is what is like addressed with outside forces. Politics, law, social, economics, technology. The soul is like the love, the joy, the peace. Do you understand? The light. The personality now is now, because of these outside impacts, we've got anger, sorrow, vengeance, all of that. Now, to align the personality with the soul, I believe it's outside forces we've got to pay more attention to. So it's like you've got to do like a risk assessment kind of thing, you know, to get that deeper understanding for healing why our family is the way we are or why we was left out. So I think it's all about outside forces as well as our own personality in the house. Do you get what I mean? I hope you understand that. So we're going through past life. Someone's going through memories. Someone has fond memories of you. Okay, we see our soul guides. Your past over loved ones. It could be a water sign person watching over you. Okay. They want to teach you and guide you. Alright. To look at your own cup of love. You are the Holy Grail. Okay. You could be a water sign person, or you could just be in your planetary of water. Emotions. Happiness. Fond memories. Because it's like, because of these outside forces, I feel like whether your parents were good or bad, they have a karmic debt to give back to you. So I feel like you have to have a more open mind of why our parents treated us the way we did, so we can heal from our parents, so we can understand our own Holy Grail. So there seems to be an ex that has love and passion for you, okay? And you seem to be walking in unconditional love, illuminating the mind. You seem to be talking in the spiritual world as well, you know? You looked into each other's eyes and felt each other's soul. So now there seems to be growth within the energy of the Holy Grail for groundship, passion from an ex. Someone could be sending you flowers because there seems to be a broken heart. The tears from the eyes, from the seat of the soul, is flooding with emotions. Because when you look into someone's eyes and you fall in love with their soul, when you cry, it waters the heart, doesn't it? It runs down your face because you feel the heart is pain, you know, with the confusions of grief and the brief. But then within the spiritual world, you have many of our soul families trying to help us to release the pain that we've gained in the reign of sorrow that comes tomorrow. So we're trying to have an ending of a reign in the pain that surrounds the seat of the soul with grief and pain that's needing love of emotions with a clear conscious mind and purity within the Holy Grail. Because there seem to be secrets, deception of memories from a Queen of Pentacles. The deceptions, the tricks, the illusions. Now you have to learn to not flood your whole body in sorrow, but learn to manage your emotions. Because someone's barking up the wrong tree, but you have to be covered in armor to protect yourself. You could be facing a Cancer or Scorpio person. They seem to be barking up the wrong tree, not facing the shadow of self. But when it comes to the pinnacle of life, going through the arches of the shadow of self, to heal oneself, to keep one's emotions, you're getting messages from your spiritual guides, illuminating the mind to see an illusion in front of your pathway. So now you have to use your intuition. So now you have to work with the moon. Manage your emotions so you can work with the moon, okay? It seems like this Queen of Pentacles has too much deception and illusions. So you have to use your intuition, okay? Follow your spiritual guides. Write your dreams down when you wake up. If your mind says, I'm not going to have a good day today, when you're walking down the street and you see your poster and it says, have a good day, that's the spirit guides talking to you. The universe, the universe is talking to you. The universe doesn't co-create without you, you know. It co-creates with you. You just have to manage your emotions to identify your intuition. And that's by having a good relationship with yourself, you know. And that's how I have a good relationship with other people, but not with people that bark up the wrong tree, okay? Because they're lurking, trying to break people's hearts, to keep their memories stuck in broken dreams, you know? No, you got the ground ship, you got the messages. Just to manage your emotions. Just love yourself, love others, love planet, love God, and justice will be here for you. Spiritual justice is seen this unfair, imbalanced, okay? So now, we're protecting the inner child. We're going into the spiritual world by using your intuition and healing the Baba within you, okay? Put your Holy Grail in that crib and bring groundship and allow your spirit guides to help you towards healing. On the mind, we're having an insight into fairness, balanced truth by using the right energy, actions, and intentions for your ships to come through by your ancestors, your soul guide, and your soulmates to help you blow your ships towards you. Okay, remember, because they are air, they are spirit. We're going back to our original self, okay, when we had no sat nav, okay, no GPS, just the intuition, okay, for your mission to help you come forward, okay, because we can see lots of carriages. All right, you want to go into the carriage. The carriage is the willpower, okay, the willpower in you, okay, to face your obstacles or your pinnacles in life, okay? So now maybe someone's holding on to the soul of the self, okay? Because now we understand On our shoulder is growth. Okay, we can bring in growth, but you cover your whole body with love, because that's protection, that's power, that's for you to go into the chariot. That is your willpower, is love. All right, self-discipline, self-control. Okay, could be talking about Queen of Wands. All right, looking at insight when it comes to a justice, about a deception, secret, too many secrets, breaking people's hearts, keeping it in the memories. Okay, making the Holy Grail unstable with conflicts. So now this seems to be a conflict, maybe about someone's lives changing quite quickly, or messages going around quite quickly. Because now this seems to be a conflict about insight, about messages. Okay, so now you have maybe 8 people or 5 people having a conflict behind maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, because he already has his insight, because he's a visionary. He's got the action and the ability to take the action towards justice over a secret as a heartbreak about soulmates maybe. But we've got memories about a conflict. Don't add nothing else, because these are like children. Just sort out your conflict with your intuition by using your spirit guides' messages and telling you how to sort out and control this conflict. Okay, you be getting the messages, but someone could have like an inner conflict to send a message. All right, but you might be getting a message from abroad, maybe for some of you, about trading. Because now you look at the Emperor. The Emperor's coming back. A past life. Authority to bring control. Okay, because there's too many wounded warriors. Okay, the wounded warrior, he's meant to be healing. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. Okay, but what's on the mind of this masculine is using his intuition to bring down his ancestors' wishes. Okay, so they're like using him as a vessel to bring control. Too many people having conflicts on the land. Because remember, this is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our flaws. And people are not graduating. They're more or less not listening to each other. They all think they know it all. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not listening to understand. They're just listening to reply. So now there seems to be a conflict outside of someone and inside of somebody. Okay? So now we have to see this conflict when it comes to the truth, growth, groundship, unconditional love, purity. Too much conflicts around that angle. It's like when God comes in and says, right, you all got a soul and you all got a purpose. And within your soul, all right, you all got resources. Can you see, like, there's leaves for everyone. It's equal in leaves. As soon as God leaves, you lot are arguing, fighting. No, that's my job. No, that's because no one's listening to their intuition. Building castles in the air. So there's no change. It's just conflicts. So someone's got insight about a secret, about deception, about an illusion. So now we're healing the heart, okay? With happy memories from our past life. Our ancestors are trying to help us with unconditional love to look at the Holy Grail, but at the deepest level, all right? Because what's flying in is working on the heart. The Emperor is working on self-mastery, okay? He's probably deep at work, taking control of the heart, of the art, okay? So he won't be a fart, blowing gas emissions in the air, okay? Because the kings, they need to be controlled. They're not disciplined. They're not using their godhead. So the Emperor cannot be idolized, and the Emperor cannot be in a position when he feels like he's idolized. He has to be obeyed so that he can bring his messages from God to control the kings that are not behaving on earth, all right? He's got the wisdom, because the turtles are slow, you know, the turtle and the hare. So he's taking his time working on the heart, all right? And many people will be watching and obeying this masculine. He will be taking control, because everyone's all messy. Now look, they're in front, listening, obey, okay? But he has to listen to God. This is when he's mastered all 4 kings, because he's mastered all 4 kings. Aries is the first zodiac out of the star signs, okay? That is the Emperor. Aries, masculine. So now we're looking at the Emperor, okay? Working on perfection within. You might be a bit rigid at the moment because he has to heal a broken heart. Working on the broken heart within himself. His ancestors are within him. Okay, mending the heart. See all the ancestors. It's like a pyramid. All above the masculine, helping within. So that's his heart. That's where the feminine is. That's where the Empress is. Open mind, people. It's like when I have dreams all the time about Adiwali. I see his heart. And I'm the only one in the middle. And I can see it's like the heart is like a house. And you can see like a room with people taking advantage. Then you can see another room, like a bedroom, people are stealing. In the front room that has a kitchen, there's people in there stealing resources, playing with his drinks, his food. You got people in a dining room taking these food, all these plates that he's provided. He's the head of the table. And there's so much mess on that table where people have been wasting so much food. So there's times I tell them all to get out, get out, get out. And I'm taking everyone's plate and I'm putting all his food back in his plate. This is where I think justice is coming. He might go for a legal situation. And in the middle of his heart, it's just us two. And our army and our past over loved ones. So we have memories of a broken heart because of a deception. But you've got to keep the heart in love, okay? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. Within you, your ancestors, your past are trying to help you, okay? Rebuild your heart, okay? But you've got to use your intuition. You've got to go within. When you go within, write your dreams down, all right? Because just like we have classes here, we have a hospital here, we have therapy here. It's the same thing within your dreams. Sometimes your dreams might feel real because it is. It is. I've been studying it from a child, from baby. I learned how to drive that way. My ancestors showed me literally. It just, you can't see my body, but you can see my hands, the wheel, and my feet. And you can see like me moving the clutch. So he's telling me move. When I first drove, my first few years, I didn't have a license or nothing because my ancestors taught me how to drive. And then the masculine comes into my dream and says, right, forget that modeling stuff. Go and study black and gold. And then I didn't know about oil and gas. I just thought petrol goes in the car. So then I got a phone call one morning before I woke up and I thought, I can't live check by check no more with this modeling stuff. I've got 2 children to deal with. And then no lie, before my feet came out the bed, the phone rang. And it was a man on the phone from this agency. He recruits students for universities. He's like, oh, would you like to go to uni? I was like, oh yeah, why not? And then 2 weeks later, I was in class. How I got in there? Ancestors, man. Amazing. And because I started a business report on doing a drive-through coffee shop for Europe, I started that, and that kind of helped me go through as well, because I used to go to a lot of seminars, because I wanted to prove to him that, he asked me, did you really want to do that? I said, yeah, why not? I wanted to gather all the information. Oh, air sign. I'm telling the truth. I wanted to give out all the information, get all the information, because he has more money than me. I had the idea. So I didn't want him to feel like I was wasting his money. And I didn't need him all the time because he's always busy doing his own thing. Do you understand? So I done a logo with our name and everything. And I used to go to a little seminar, but I didn't tell him what I was doing. I think that was my mistake. I should have told him, look, I've gone to little seminars. I'm learning how to do business. I didn't tell him. I wanted to kind of like surprise him because it was a secret. It was a secret that I was working on something. And he didn't know the depth I was working on it. Yeah, I didn't know how to do a business report on nothing. I just guessed it. I done it myself. I used my intuition. I just guessed it. And I got into uni. And now I've got oil and gas degree. I got a 2-1. My mistake, because I didn't read over my work. So that was one of my mistakes. But I got really good points. And then when it came to my masters, I've got global business in masters, MBA in masters, and I got a first in that because my goal is I want a PhD. That's my goal. Yeah. So now we're completing 1 or 2 worlds. Why? Because the Empress is in the middle of his heart. It's a secret. You have to use your intuition. It's a secret. So he's probably never said anything. He's probably never told her his feelings or anything. It's a secret. So now the Empress is in the middle of the heart. So we're completing 1 or 2 things, but he never gave closure. Never gave closure. So we're working on a soul world, but you've got to use your intuition. Okay? You could be a Taurus, you could be Aquarius, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Leo, all right? We're wrapping spirituality in oneself and us having the courage, okay, in one corner. And then you've got the lion, all right? The confidence, you've got the spirit of self, you've got your third eye, okay? And then you take charge with service, but you don't hold on to people's properties. That was the secret. Okay, a Capricorn person was trying to hold on to people's property, and this is how the Empress saw it. Do you understand? Because she's in the middle of his heart. All right. So now we're wrapping spirituality in oneself so we can have a soul world. Okay. What the Empress does as well, right? She goes around all 4 corners of the earth, secretly within his heart, and she starts mending. She starts bringing all his soul pieces around the world. And now that is our ancestors, the soul tribe, mending the masculine all back together again to be the emperor. Working. Hey, the team is working. It's justice, man. We're in the spiritual world, okay? So now we understand the Empress went around, okay, and got all pieces of his soul to soul it back together again, okay? Because he was around the devil. There you go, okay? Because what's above is below. So we were pursuing the situation. So now maybe a Capricorn person or the devil now has to face justice now. Justice, karmic cycle. So now we're looking at a turning point by using your intuition. How? By tuning into the universe. Tune in, okay? All right? So we're tuning into the Wheel of Fortune for you, your fortune. Wheel of Fortune, okay? So we're going for a karmic cycle. We have that insight. It's a karmic cycle. It's just a lesson. We're here to learn. All right, this is university. We're here to graduate from our flaws. So when our hearts get weighed, now it's going to be judged. Is it as heavy as a stone or as light as a feather? You have to take care of your inner child, but someone's got a toxic inner child, all right? A Capricorn person. So now the devil has to go to court. We're looking at a legal battle with the devil. This is why masculines, feminines, you have to understand different energies, entities, trauma bonding, stuff like that, okay? We need to get rid of the devil energy. So now we have to use our intuition. There was an unknown hidden feeling. Someone's doing dark spiritual practices, maybe abroad. But we have that insight into someone's intuition, okay? Someone's hidden feeling, someone's hidden action. And now there's conflict within the soul. Spiritual warfare. Why? Because the devil, the devil, man, he doesn't want to go to justice. He thinks he's better than God. This is why there's stagnation. Why? Because stagnations, bringing stalemates. So now they're going to be saying cellmates in spiritual prison. People think this is a joke, you know. What's above is below. You've got spiritual law and you've got earth law. Spiritual law and earth law. This is meant to be a soul world by using your intuition so you don't stay in illusions, deceptions. Do you understand? You got to come out of that. Don't be in fear of the unknown of the spiritual world. Don't be in the unknown, all right? Don't fear the unknown. Someone's lying anyway. Someone's going to court because of a lie, deception. Someone was thieving. Someone's got too much dark. The inner child is dark. The inner child is the devil. And now the Leo person, when he uses intuition, is going for victory, recognition. See now, all this conflict, now we've got rewards. See, everyone's running in now. you know, because everyone would be rewarded. Why? Because we're releasing love. Love is in the air. Recognition, awards. Everybody will be rewarded. It doesn't matter who the messenger is. We're all messengers. Everyone has a soul. Everybody will be rewarded under the umbrella of the emperor. Why? Because he gets messages from God. You understand? You look at Jesus, look at something I saw. What's it called? That wire thing on his head. There you go. Did you look at Jesus? There you go. Jesus has come back. The little wire upon his head. Metaphors, people. Come on, we've got to have open minds, use your intuition. Go within. Seek within first. All right? So you can come out of the illusion. So we're looking at earthly matters. We're looking at a conflict. All right? We're looking at perfection within. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Just work on yourself and come into the soul world. Work on yourself. 1 can't do that, 2 and 2 can't do that, 3. This is you working on your mind, body, and soul. Working on it so you can go into the chariot. Only the emperor and the empress going to the chariot. This could be a monk, okay? But we're going within and getting our real spiritual teachings. We're in a holy war right now. People think it's a joke. We're in a spiritual warfare. This is a holy war that we're under. You have to go within. Let your people help you. They're in a karmic debt for some of them. They have to come back and help you. And some of them are just going to perish. I saw spiritual prison. I saw it. And you don't want to go there. You don't even want to wish it for your worst enemy. Do the work, people. I saw God's head come out of that sky. Do the work. I heard you have to idolize God only. You have to come out of that materialism mindset. It's dangerous. To the afterlife. Go into the soul world. Eternal life. That's what we're here for. Seek your purpose in life. Use your intuition. So then we look at the emperor. He's got memories on his mind because he's working on his heart. Because within his world, too much deception, man. Too much receptions of deception. There you go. He's balancing the masculine and feminine energy within himself to bring his legacy back down. 8 and 2, legacy. Okay. So now we're looking at our legacy. The foundation of the emperor. He probably feels a little bit abandoned. Why? Because people were working on his abandonmentship issues. But it's his purpose. It's his purpose, man. God's got a message. You have to make it unfold naturally. All right? Just listen to your message within yourself and just trust in the faith in God. That is, trust in your intuition. Okay? So now we're looking at balancing the yin and the yang. Somebody was juggling the masculine's money, so he feels a little bit heartbroken when it comes to his legacy. Okay? Or his inheritance, or house deeds, or something, or will, or family, or commitment. Maybe for earth sign person, maybe heartbroken. But the ancestors are within him, real building him to be perfection within that masterpiece. All right? He sees the soulmate as a masterpiece as well. Okay, so now we're going within to seek balance, the yin of the yang within yourself, okay? To balance the emotions, because there's too many sheeps. Okay, too many wolves dressed as sheep's clothing, that's saying. So now the masculine is looking at obstacles, delays. Why? Decisions, stalemates within the soulmates. So now someone's seeing that cellmate next to their devil people then. Yes. So now we're looking at obstacles, delays. You have to use your intuition. Get on your chariot, get on your horse, the spirit of self. Get on the spirit of self, okay? There seem to be obstacles and delays towards someone's legacy or someone's inheritance, all right? Or someone's commitment. Someone has commitment issues or someone fears commitment, okay? Or fears love due to past experiences, okay? So now we're looking at stagnation, the stagnations that brought in stalemates, and now they're going to be seeing a cellmate next to their daddy, okay? Look within your dreams, people. You've got so much resources. Go within. Talk to your emperor or your empress within you. Take away the clouds. Take away the confusions, illusions. Use your intuition. Because this is a spiritual warfare we're going. It comes with challenges. There's challenges, man. Spiritual warfare. It's a holy war going on. Holy war, man. The devil thinks he can win, but the devil can't win. And the devil is you lot's flaws. Behavior, lying, stealing, cheating, we're bringing in that energy. We are energy. You have to get rid of that energy in you. So we can have a soul world clean. Look how nice and clean that is. Clean. Look how toxic that is. Pure fire, pure. Too much. Too much lying. Too much fears. Too much addictions. Too much, adult stuff that's not clean in a clean way. Too much shells, man. These are shells. This is bondage. This is bondage. This is Jezebels, Delilahs, players. You don't want relationships like that. That's why you have to work on your own relationship with yourself. So you can be pure, free within your own world. So someone's tying up one or two loose ends, okay? That's why they seem to be like an obstacle or a delay. Or someone's looking at a truce or working on a truce, okay? Because now we're looking at somebody was working on breaking someone's heart through 5 of Swords, mental, physical, verbal abuse for money, okay? So now the ancestors are rebuilding this masculine. They've been building him from a childhood. From child, they've been building this masculine, so you have to understand his purpose. You can't sit in sorrow for tomorrow. Get up and sort your life out. Be self-reliant. We have to be self-sufficient for our soul world. You can't rely on people. It becomes toxic. That's one thing I can't do, rely on people. It's so hard. You can accept help. It's a bonus, but don't bite the hand that feeds you. They're biting hands that feed them, and now they're barking up the wrong tree. And because they see this world moving now, remember the world evolves. Now they're doing pure deceptions, illusions. Why? Because they see the masculine changing. It's in the air. There's nothing they can do. That's why there's conflict. That's why they got to use their juju, voodoo, madness, dark spiritual practices. That's the only way they can try and control this masculine strength. Because he's a very strong masculine. I saw it in my dream. I ain't taking it back. I saw it. I'm his witness. I saw it. His witness. I saw it. He's going through some spiritual madness. I saw him in one room. It's like you're going into like a theatre, like an award ceremony or something. And he's doing things against his will. I can see all these dark shadows around Addy, pulling him back. It's that fucking, don't swear, it's that drink. They're playing with that energy magic. Yeah, take that leap of faith into the soul world, all right, with no expectations, no baggage. There's too much echoes, too much violence, too much madness. Trust in God. Trust in God, man. Have no baggage, no expectations. Just use your intuition. Have faith in your intuition, not by sight. Because the angels, earth angels, is the foundation of the world. The earth angels are in the world. Do you understand? And it seems to be a battle with earth angels, soul angels, and dark angels. You know what I mean? The angels, devil, and God's angels. There seems to be a massive fight between us, and we think that they're relationship. They're not. They're here to take our energy. There's dark entities, man. Dark angels. So clean your flaws. Use your intuition. Seems to be a problem. Get rid of these angels, man. They don't deserve to be here. And how do you get rid of them? Self-love. Self-love. Your holy grail. Listening to your intuition. You could be psychic. It could be intuitive. But the two souls within, look at them playing in the soul world. They're just playing with each other. And said, I don't know about Adewale and Verena. That's their problem. That's their problem. We're having fun. If you ever see how I see these two, they are my biggest inspiration. Biggest inspiration, man. They give me so much joy. They're fun. Go within your dreams, people. Find your soulmate. Have fun. You're meant to have fun on life. We're meant to be like innocent children having fun. But you're not meant to be immature and toxic till you're acting like children, till you're adults. So you need to find partners to act like your dad or your mum. Oh, I can't brush my teeth without you. I can't do what without you. No, you've got to be more self-sufficient than that. It's called self-love, self-care, self-reflection, self-development, self-correction. Do you know what I mean? Self-awareness is so important. Okay? Now we're going for a solid. There's fights, man. There's fights for God's hand, God's gold. That's the foundation of this devil. So now this Mason's going to win a court case. Because now we're looking at new projects, new investments. And someone's jealous about someone's new investments. Maybe a Sagittarius person, about a Leo person. Take it as it resonates. Or Earth sign person. Very jealous. Why? Because they can go within and see the Empress. Go within. Some people can't go within. They can't face themselves. Why? Because what you did in your past is the result of your future. And some people can't go within this new world. It's always been this world. It's been a battle. It's coming to an end. I'm telling you, I've seen it. It's coming to an end. I saw God's head. It's coming to an end. So now we're looking inside, maybe a tarot reader or a higher priestess, because now we're looking at the all-seeing eye. Because now we understand when you manage your emotions, okay, you can go within and see the mysteries of life. You've got the key to the mysteries of spirituality, the veil between spirits, the spirit world, spiritual justice, and earth justice. We need to bring it right. It's too imbalanced on earth. It's wrong. We've got to go within and do it right. Okay? Because God is coming. There's too much illusions. So look within yourself and face your shadow. But there's going to be more to be revealed, though, about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. But there's hidden feelings about someone's fame. There's conflicts, man. Hidden feelings. And it's toxic, dark, hidden feelings. Jealousy about this masculine, a Leo person being the emperor. Okay? So now we're looking at adventure. We're looking at a solid gift from the hand of God to plant our foundations. This is the seed. Okay, so now you've got your 10 of Pentacles, your legacy from above, because what's above is below. Now you plant it, but it came into injustice. What came in the middle? The dark energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person that got in the middle for it to be from above to below. His legacy, his inheritance from his ancestors, which is his bloodline. The emperor. God told me he's the lion. I ain't taking it back. You should see the way that man maneuvers in dreams. It's mad. You can't test that. Whatever voodoo, it's not going to work. I saw a string. That's it. I saw a red string. He was at like in a room. I could see a radio. And he turned on this radio. I can't remember what the song is now. It's in my book. And then he walked off and there was this woman. She was hoovering. And it's like he was holding the wire and she was hoovering. I'm telling you, they done some energy bondage on that man in that room. Is at dinner or when they're doing romantic kind of like, I don't know if he plays music before they go in that bedroom or something, but she's doing something with that food and that drink. I think she wines and does that stripping shit first and then lures him in, has that drink, has that dinner, and that's him fucked up. I saw it. I saw that woman play on his drink and he was passed out many places and she was piping out his wallet. I saw it and in his kitchen. And I said, no, he's meant to be doing a business. He's meant to be a very good businessman. It's her in that kitchen. She's fucking him up. And then I saw 50 Cent come in my room. It felt real. And he goes, wow, you're a really good tarot reader. How much tarots have you got? He was looking at it. He goes, yeah, Adiwali's not making it because of Genevieve. And I was on this phone. It's like he's telepathically telling me this. And then on the side of us, like it was in a passage in this room, in this house, like my house, but outside my bedroom now, because that's where all my tarots were at one point. And he goes, yeah, he's not making it because of her. And when I looked down, it was her at the door, Genevieve. He's saying he has to shut her out. It's her. She's doing some energy thing. It's from sex, man. She wants some advice. I'm telling you, that woman, she's evil. And she asked me as well, is God real? And I said, you're not allowed to ask because you stole from Adiwali Kinyobaji. And then she said, please don't drag me in public because she knows it's going to happen. She's misusing her intuition. She's doing some form of manipulations because it's not real. How she comes in as well, because I've been studying dreams from a child. The way she comes in, it's not real. It's not natural. It's not authentic. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel real. It's not real. The way she pops in, it's not real. And she's lurking. She's always lurking. Like some dark, always lurking. And one time she was lurking in the dark and she keep telling me, I'm with Adiwali. And he came to me and he's like, he's not scared of her. He was scared to tell me. And then she said, I'm with her. And I said, I know, it's what he told me. And I said, why are you doing that? Your soul is so powerful. And he said, yeah, because she's learning from me. learning about his strength. She's doing something to that man, I'm telling you. And the next minute, no lie, I saw God's head come out. As soon as I said, you've got such a powerful soul, that's when God's head came out. That's when I saw Jesus as well beside God. Man, I'm not lying. Listen, it's not the first time I've been seeing God as well. I'll tell you that for nothing. Go within people. God is real. I'm telling you, God is real, man. I'm God's witness anyway. I don't care about you lot. I don't care about you lot's opinion. I don't care. I saw it. I feel it. Into me, I know, because into me, I see. Okay, so now, within the energy of the Hierophant, he's going to be a very successful spiritual teacher. Because this is the Emperor. Because he gets messages from God, the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. He's using his higher self. Like in a dream, he said to me, I said to him, he held my left hand. I said, Daddy, this really hurts. It was in the sky. It was clean. It was in the sky. It's like it was sitting down, but in the sky. And I said, this really hurts. He said, no matter what happened, just go for your highest good. Just keep going for your highest good. He's getting messages. He's doing transformation. I'm telling you, this man is a fucking hidden monk. I'm telling you. That's probably why he's so into Buddhism. That's why I think it is, but it's the wrong practice. He has to go back in and find the real practice. He's got his own oracle from God. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This man's going to be a very good spiritual teacher. That's probably why he's so into Buddhism. And that's why he's so heavy on it. 'Cause I remember that was one of my attractions to him. His discipline when it comes to meditation. See? Burden. For a fire sign person, his ancestors are helping him make his crop. But he has to walk in his in groundship. He has to grow in love and purity. Stop hiding your face. Yeah, he said, V, you can laugh, yeah, because when I come in there, yeah, he said, look, stuck. Yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles is a burden. Because of this entrapment from a Queen of Pentacles. This work, because she was holding on, 1 and 3, because she tried to hold on to the property. I'm telling you, and there's going to be a different perspective. That's what the pause was, and people are going to have a different perspective about the Lion and the Lioness when it comes to the Two of Cups, okay? Because now we're looking at a Queen of Wands, looking at her legacy with this water sign person. Lion, I'm telling you, they're lying behind the King of Wands. I tell you, I'm not taking it back. King of Wands, he said, yeah, you get excited because when I'm sending you that message, I understand what you're going through, but you called me a coward and a pussy online. I'm not happy. Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah, he said, your choices. Yeah, I know my choices were disgusting, but don't call me that again. Third party person. Yeah, he's got to defend himself. He's having a tower moment. He's having a tower moment. Shut up, man. Oh, shut up. He's telling me off, people. Telling me off. I'm going to keep it to myself. He's telling me off. I called him some horrible words. He's telling me off. He doesn't like it. I'm telling you, this is why I don't understand why he's around this person. He doesn't tolerate shit. He doesn't. He's blunt. He's courage. What you should see in, man. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. Okay, is in love with God. She's always balanced, man. So now you're looking at groundship. You've got to follow God. Yeah, because we're looking at love and reliability. Yeah, when it comes to the soulmate, when it comes to unions, when it comes to twin flames, when it comes to the soul of the self being happy and fulfillment, fully content. But you got to talk to God. You got to talk to God, man. You got to talk to God. I tell you, boy, earth sign person up at night worried though about this intuition thing. She knows she's got in trouble, man. She thought her voodoo would work on someone like me. Don't work, baby. Don't work. The devil thought he was better than God. Sorry. You got your own burden to carry now. Now you find your own closure because someone's going for a tower moment. Okie dokie. Tower moment. Maybe an earth sign person about the way they balance on earth. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. All right. Asking me, is God real? At this stage, when you done teeth out the ting, come on now. Different perspective about soulmates, about going from heaven to earth. Okay, got to have a different perspective. It's got to be open mind about the Emperor. I told you this is where the Empress is illuminating his mind, information. Look, she's illuminating all that love Even though she cusses him out, you should hear my emails for the last 5 years to this man. You'd be like, "Rat, I wouldn't even talk to you, V. I wouldn't talk to you." Yeah, but I have to wake up fighting this yelling it and that stupid energy stuff. Sometimes I can wake up agitated, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to take it on no one else. His email's getting it. His email is my therapy. I tell you, without that email, I don't know what I'll do without it sometimes. I don't know what I'd do without it. Now you have to go a different perspectives, right? Illuminating the mind about soulmates, okay? The Empress, all right, is helping him as well. Illuminate the mind. Because the mind is illuminated with wisdom, knowledge, that you can go for 2 pathways. What's above is below. What he's seen is real. But it's the hallucinations, man. Yeah, justice is here for him now. Justice. There was an injustice, now bringing truth, balance, fairness. He is a part of the spiritual governors, all right? The spiritual governors are working on this masculine, the spiritual world, spiritual law is working for this masculine, okay? Because now we see the secret about this house. And now we see the secret about twin flames trying to come in for stability, all right? We've got angels around your home. That's the secret as well for some of you, all right? A fire signs home. Because a fire signs home seems to be a little bit too toxic. It's got the devil entity in there. So now the earth angel trying to purify. They're trying to purify his temple of self. Because the temple of self is where he comes to see the feminine all the time. So his soul keeps traveling to the Empress. That's why I call him sometimes. Like, your soul is it's like my temple of self. Is his safe haven. So when he wants a hug and a kiss, and he wants to just sit there and just say nothing, that's what he does. He might talk sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. So I just give him his space. I just give him his space. That's why I haven't seen anyone for 13 years, you know. That was my decision. Because his soul sees my temple as a safe space, like comfortable. So I just stayed single for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years, 13 years now, you know. Bringing that justice for him, but from the soul self. So he feels comfortable when he's outside. So now we're looking at justice. There was imbalance, okay. So now we're looking at Tower moment for the devil. The devil's going to have a shock. The devil's fighting this spiritual justice. For somebody, we have an insight that someone's playing on someone's emotional abandonmentship issues, okay. So now we have this insight because we use this hidden feeling by using our divination tools or your intuition. Because now we see we're on a spiritual romantic journey, okay. So tarot reader saw there was on a spiritual romantic journey, but as it was coming through, it got stopped. The Leo got stopped. The Leo again, maybe by a water sign person, unrequited love, chemistries and all that don't make no sense. Not there. It's not enough for a relationship. It's not enough to be in a spiritual world. It was more devil entities playing on this masculine drinks, and now he got stopped in the spiritual world when it comes to spiritual warfare. So this is where I got messages from everyone's conscious mind coming to me. Everyone that has bad intentions around this Leo fire sign person is coming to me because we're energy. And when it comes to me, it comes to at Raw Tarot 22. So behave yourselves. I advise you. So now we're looking at a victory after a conflict. Okay, because now, told you. Comes to my dreams. Yeah, I told you. It comes to me. And I saw this earth sign person. I said, okay, I got to do movements. Yeah, look. Because I'm a soul having a human experience. So we're now going for a victory. Go within your dreams, people, and sort your spiritual warfare. Go within, pay attention. Because someone's trying to fight someone's resources, but from within. By using them energy, foolishness, drink. This is why I don't know why. I don't know why Justin Bieber just throw in my head, you know. I don't know why, but I'm just going to go with it. I think that's why every time I see a little clip of him, I don't know why it hurts my feelings. It's something about that boy. I don't think he's in the right spiritual group, religion group, or right energy. I don't know. Why did it just come to my head? I don't even know what star sign he is. I can't even say anything. But we're looking within, though. You have to look within. Someone's spying or prying or scrying someone's information, personal information. But now we're looking into this situation. I don't know why my eyes won't move off of this over there. I don't know why it won't move. It's trying to tell me something. Someone's still spying on the Emperor. Maybe a water sign person. 7, 8. Yeah, because he wants to walk away. And he wants to walk away from this conflict. And he will with victory. I don't think this water sign person wants to, though. I think he's still up to something. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't move from there. It's telling me something. Telling me something. Telling me something. He's trotting around. He's trying to avoid this tower moment. He's still got something hidden. That water sign man's still got something hidden. Tiptoeing on eggshells. Because somebody's walking away. Maybe a fire sign person. Told you, walking away. He's up to something. He's nervous. Can't keep still. And when he gets like that, he's going to make a major mistake. He's going to create more conflict for himself. Emperor's walking away. He's got a different perspective about walking away. And this is why there's a stagnation, obstacles. He's understanding. He has to work on these obstacles, delays, and bring justice in. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a fight, abuse. Someone trying to win at any cost. I don't know why I'm still looking at that water sign person. Something, he's up to something. He's up to something. He's very nervous. He's going to fly off the handle in a minute. Or if he hasn't already. Someone feels left out in the cold because someone's taking a leap of faith back to his emperor status where he was in the first place when I was doing farming. That's where he was in the first place. But it got interrupted. That's when we met as well. But it got interrupted. So now we're going to walk away from people, things, and places to illuminate the mind. Some of you need to take some time by yourself and go for that 9 of cup, from an 8 of cup, 9 of cup. Because they both got one each. You got to pour all that love into yourself until you're fully contented, ready, and then you can offer each other a cup without it being toxic. Because a 9 of cup is all about your wish fulfillment, using your intuition. You don't need anybody. Because you can't use no one with your intuition. It's you. No one benefits but you. And God tells you who's for you, who's not for you. Just trust what you see. Work out your dreams. Some of them are not straightforward. Okay, but give it time. It will. Just give it time, okay? I've been through it. It becomes very vivid. There you go. So now we're looking at the secret. Illusion. Taurus person, white the house. Stability. It's all about a stability relationship. Right? Taurus person, toxic bitch. Moving forward. Having victory. Okay? They wanted victory, not happening. It's about money and fame. So now we're looking at, okay, go into the soul world with an equal give and take. Why? Because you've got your seeds. Everyone's got their seeds, equal give and take. But there was an imbalance when it comes to the soul world. The devil. The devil. So now the devil ain't getting nothing. Now the devil's begging. Why? Because we're going to an equal give and take now. Because someone's walking away from people, things, and places for victory. Yeah, it was a burden. It was a burden because 6 and 4 was 10. Burden. Burn out the soul. They'll burn out the soul. Taurus person, Capricorn person was trying to take control of this tower moment because they were looking for donations, community handouts. They wanted to come into this world, but in the material aspect, bring the devil energy. Yasa, it's not working. You can't do that. You can't. There's one planet. People have to understand. The planet can do without us, but can we do without the planet? No, that's why you got to respect it. So now the devil's begging. Look at the devil begging. And now the soulmates equal give and take. Why? Because your soul tribe, your ancestors is helping you become that philanthropist. Now that person that's charitable, you know, that can give and still have. Okay, so now we're looking at love. But it comes from love with an open heart. Remember, don't cut your heart off if you're going through obstacles or heart pain. Because now we have the insight, plans, and our choices. to go into, we understand our choices. We understand the pathway where this devil's going. Spiritual court. Now the mind is at calmer waters now. It's at calmer waters, man. But the devil will be seeing justice law right now. Yeah. Now we're planting our foundation. I told you this masculine's up to something, man. He's the mixer. I don't care what anyone says. This water sign is the mixer. He does chemistry, philosophy. He does some mystical cult thing. He's into some form of like, I don't know, mystical stuff. From a child, he's been doing something. He is the mixer. So now, when you use your intuition, you can plant your foundation. Because remember, the foundation was built on a false ground, okay? So when it's built on a false ground, the devil comes in. And that's when everything comes down now, because the devil's in there. Now, why? Because someone used the foundation to be built away from the intuition. So now, everything's been falling down. Devil's coming out. Genevieve Nadia for come out. Water sign for come out. Anyone that does not fit the emperor's purpose to be the emperor, they're not welcome into the soul world. You have to put the work in. It's not about looking good and using words saying, oh, I'm healed. It doesn't work like that. You have to put the work in. Make that choice. You mastered materialism. Okay, now he's paying attention to the soul world. Soul world, paying attention. He's got the world in his hand, and that's what the devil wanted, the world in his hand. He made the wrong choice. Now he's going for a time moment. The devil's going for a time moment. Okay? So now the Aries has an insight into a Capricorn devil person. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person to have the insight that they're the devil. They wanted the foundation to be just money. It doesn't work like that. God's not stupid, you know. So now the healer comes in. Now you plant your foundation with your intuition by allowing your ancestors to help you. Because there was a hidden feeling of a water sign person and an earth sign person putting pills in this masculine's drink. So he doesn't have a proper insight. Okay? He'll be in flight all the time. So now, but see the higher priestess. Maybe somebody wants to come in and plant a foundation with the higher priestess, also the message to a higher priestess, but you're looking at planting a new foundation. This could be like monetary stuff, okay? Because now we're looking at 6 and 1. Now we can plant a foundation in investment, okay? Because now we're working on ground now with perfectionism. The right mastery people. The right mastery people, okay? God wants his book and his temple. Oh no, go on, play with God's plan. You lot continue playing with God's plan, because guess what? This lady needs to start protecting himself, man. He needs to protect his options from these demons, man. Okay? Then we're looking at planting our foundation with our intuition, because now we're looking at a sweetheart. Somebody wants to send a Queen of Cups a sweetheart. A sweetheart. This is the sweetest woman on the deck. She's probably intuitive, psychic, okay? She's like the mother. Or maybe this masculine's got conflict with his mum. When it comes to fame, they just want fame and money from this masculine. Or he wants to get married to a sweetheart. Somebody's walking away from people, things, and places, but somebody was working for someone's legacy behind their back. That's why they got to walk away. They got to walk away to find our own balance, okay? Because this feminine, she feels maybe a Sagittarius person. The conflict with a Sagittarius person. She feels this situation with a water sign person, maybe. For some of you. For the soul of the self is going through victory. If you listen to your emotions, the Queen of Cups uses her emotions because she understands she's energy. So now we're looking at this conflict. You've got to balance out the conflict. You've got to listen to the Emperor. He needs space. He needs time. You know what I mean? He needs to hear what God has to say, because there seems to be too many obstacles, too many delays towards taking that leap of faith to a soul world, to total completion. Do you know what I mean? I believe I can make perfection within, and no one's going to stop my goal. I said it, and I'm not going to take it back. You have to work on yourself. Healing's about working on yourself, using your higher self, and being reliable. Okay? Someone was relying on maybe a spiritual people. They were paying a spiritual group, maybe. That was giving them finances, but now they're getting broke because of a lie. Now you see the passion of the devil was a burden. King of Pentacles looking at the Empress when it comes to decision about the truth, about the Two of Cups, the Leo person, the Higher Priestess. Someone's up at night. They've been looking about controlling this movement or someone's fame, a Leo person. So Queen of Swords, with the secret, trying to defend by using her magician. Yeah, so someone's looking at this new love, a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups. He's bloody wounded and jealous. He's looking at this insight. Yeah, he feels abandoned. Yeah, he tried... This King of Cups is not his brethren, man. Whoever it is, family, I don't care, not your friend. He's looking at this wounded warrior insight. He feels abandoned. He's going for a painful ending anyway. About balancing with an earth sign person. Now he's seeing difficulties going within. Because now they see sparkling ideas from God and the angel. They're broken hearted because God saw this stuck situation with this Queen of Pentacles, wanted the creative ideas from these messages. Yeah, so this water sign person from her past, a lover they were working with to create missed opportunities. But when you talk to God, you'll see what these three people are doing for Wheel of Fortune. Someone's being quite blunt about investments with an earth sign person. When it comes to inheritance, a King of Wands, look at this Libra, or or looking at this situation with a single person online. Maybe this Queen of Wands look at her own intuition is ending, and this ending for Aquarius person, and this battle about the Emperor and his wish fulfillment. I'm telling you, that man fucking loves me, bruv. I don't care what none of you lot say. You could do all your devil energies, I don't care. The twin flame journey is not easy, but boy, karmics, if you can't deal with losing money, that's why you're not invited over here till you do your work. You got to do the work, man. Glutton don't work over yassa. Five of Swords. Somebody wanted to win at any cost. Some money, a legacy. That's why there was a conflict with a Leo person. That's before he wouldn't come forward. That's why they didn't come forward, because some of his fingers were getting burnt. There was too many echoes, too many loudness, you know, to get the messages downloaded from God. This is why there's obstacles, delays to get on the spirit of self, back onto the spirit of self. Because there was an injustice. Now we're taking that leap of faith. Hey, yeah, you see that confirmation. You're taking that leap of faith, man. No baggage, no expectations. Why? Because you're perfection within. There you go. Balance. Balance, man. Somebody tried to imbalance the situation of a Leo person. The Capricorn tried to take control of the legacy, inheritance, money, you name it. But no, we're taking it for faith. Walking away from people, things, and places. Use your intuition, okay, to bring all your wishes come true, all right? Earth angels are helping you out, okay? Because now looking at the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the earth angel, okay? She's come to give equal give and take to the soul world, to give information, the truth, nothing but the truth, okay? Now we're looking at Queen of Swords, looking at Ace of Pentacles, all right? But the devil got involved, but the Queen of Swords, she's too damn happy, man. Sorry, happy haters. Now we have a pathway. We're catching the seeds. Yes. Because the devil's too busy in court now. Victory. Victory when it comes to planting our foundation. We're planting our seeds, okay? God's given us all right, all the good ones, all the behaved people, seeds to plant. Because we're looking for heaven on earth, all right? King of Wands is probably looking straight at the Queen of Swords. And he's looking at this pathway. He's angry. I know he is. He didn't like how I cussed him out online. I should have had more understanding of what he was going through. And it's true. But I had to deal with the energy as well, you know. I got no one to cuss. He can cuss them. I can't. I got to go online and cuss. I got to go on email and cuss. So sometimes I might slip out one or two things, but it's still not going to let you off, King of Wands. I'm sorry. You're trying to sweep me up right now. I know you are. I know you are. I knew it. He said this battle. He's working on it. He's going to come in reliable. He's using his highest self. Ace of Pentacles, coming out of difficult situation. He's looked within these sparkling godly ideas from the angels. When we say godly sparkling ideas from the angels, God's heartbroken about this stagnation from this slag nation, Queen of Pentacles, when it comes to our sparkling ideas from God, from the messages, from the soulmates, past lovers that work together, but now they're looking at a missed opportunity. She's going to want to work with us now. Now she sees the truth. She wants to work with us now. Too late. You slept with him. You've done everything. I can't look at you like that at work. Then you know what his sausage looks like and all that. No. And then tried to have me unalived and like, you're mad. This woman, she's a loony bin. She's a loony bin. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is the Earth Angel. Okay, balance, moderation. She had patience. She understood about the giving. There was a secret about giving, inheritance, generosity. There was secrets about Taurus person taking money. So now we've gone within and worked within oneself, because now we've got 3 and 1. Somebody tried to hold on. Yeah, this water sign is still trying it, man. Tell him to go sit down. Sit down. Ciao. So now you're looking at emotions. Being reliable. You've got to be self-sufficient, man. Work on your emotions, you know. Because now we're looking at holding on to the higher priestess, holding on to our intuition to plant our foundation. Now we've got the proper people coming in. Do you know what I mean? God will send you the right people. Now we're looking at love. All right? It's a burden for the lovers. Because why? Because maybe his mother left him as a child and he went into fame. And then it became a confusion in the middle. Because now you're looking at someone, a water sign person and an earth sign person, was playing on as an abandonmentship issue, or maybe he's got a baby mother. Who knows? Who cares? They don't mean nothing. Because if I think I was a man back in my lifetime, because if that was me, if you made me give you babies under pretense, you're keeping them kids. Go and find your granddad. Go find your granddad, bruv. Yeah. Look at soulmates in love. They're sending messages to each other all the time about sparkling ideas. They sent messages about Queen of Pentacles being stuck, going to prison. Yeah, she's broken-hearted, man, about God. Now she believes in God's earth angels now, though. Yeah, you do come to Jesus. Goddamn moment for you, girlfriend. Never mind. All right, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.